great. How are you,
right
Rob?
here. I don't have to yell. I mean, and we're going to talk about Bretton Woods and what's happening at Bretton Woods. And so you had some warm weather during the week.
We did have some warm weather, like everyone else.
Now we've got cold temperatures.
We do.
And so what are you doing about that then, Steve?
We're making snow.
There you go.
Making snow wherever we can, freshening everything up. Snow guns have been going since, well, Thursday, whenever it got cold enough, straight through. So it should be coming along.
Well, there you go.
All the man-made snow trails are open, so at least we have that. And then, obviously, the ones we don't ever make snow on, we just have to wait for the real thing to come back.
And that's we're hopefully going to get that. We'll cross our fingers there.
We have to. It's early February.
Right.
February, March traditionally are the snowiest months, so let's hope that happens this year.
There we go. So what else is going on in Bretton Woods these days?
Well, we had
besides snowmaking.
The guiding that I do has picked up quite a bit this winter. I've been out ice climbing with people, climbing up Mount Washington, including some really famous people that'll get us some good exposure and good morning.
Why don't you tell us about that, Steve?
Sure. Well, it was a fellow named Peter Orzag who worked with the Obama cabinet. Just wanted to climb Mount Washington in the winter, and we were going to do that just privately and not tell anyone about it. And then turns out he's married to a Good Morning America anchor, and that whole snowballed into big filming production with them.
So you climbed Mount Washington. When did you do that?
We did that on January 15th. Perfect. We were lucky, had perfect blue sky day.
Yeah.
It was 2 days before the avalanche incident in Huntington Ravine.
Yeah.
Which added some gravity to the whole situation.
Right.
But we were lucky. We had great weather, beautiful blue skies, fairly cold temps, but almost no wind. So it was just perfect to be up there.
That's great.
Yeah. And the observatory helped us out a lot and hosted us up at the summit and brought us back down in the Snowcat, which was
a bonus.
A very nice bonus. Very nice.
Oh,
bonus.
that's great.
Yeah. So
that's a lot of fun.
That's airing next weekend.
Oh, is it on Good Morning America?
Yes. Yeah.
On White Mountains, Good Morning.
That's right.
And and what else are you? I was looking at. I was on the website, seeing tons of things going on at Bretton Woods.
Yeah, I have to.
And you printed it out. You were smart.
Well, I don't have a memory for all these things, and there's so much. Even you look at the subcategories of these things, and there's more than you can remember. So
right.
You just have to go to BrettonWoods.com to get the details. But February vacation week coming up. There's all kinds of activities for families, adults. There's kids après ski, there's adults après ski, bands, events at the hotel. There's a million things going on.
So you can just park yourself there and have a good week.
That is the idea, for sure. And the skiing should be great by then.
Yeah,
I would think.
Absolutely. Anything specific you want to really push?
Well, things that people will probably enjoy. I mean, chocolate always gets people excited. So there's the Sweetheart Chocolate Tour, which is a Nordic ski snowshoe self-guided event where you can start either at the Mount Washington Hotel or you can start at the AMC Highland Center. Mm-hmm. So it's a joint venture. You get your card, and then there's 6 stops along the way. You can ski and snowshoe too, and eat some chocolate, and
work it off between the next
stop.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly. So that's fun. We have a randonnée rally, which, if you know what that is,
I don't. I'm actually kind of curious what that is.
It's a uphill downhill race where you use climbing skins on your alpine touring or your telemark ski gear or split snowboard, and you race up the mountain, down the mountain, up the mountain, down the mountain, and it's a whole lot of fun. Gets you a lot of exercise and covers a good part of the mountain.
Well, do you know who's going to be entering in that?
Are you?
No.
Okay.
Of course not.
Well, we don't. We don't know.
I don't either, but I just know it's not me. So I could do the downhill part.
What if we
could get somebody can do the uphill, and I'll do the downhill.
People would like that.
Yeah. See. Yeah.
So that's going on the end of the vacation week, and then actually the biggest thing, probably the most popular, will be this acrobag. We're having that for a good part of the week this year. Big, giant air balloon that you can jump into and do whatever tricks you want.
And it's amazing. I mean, you got to figure that puppy's got to be thick. That you're landing on it with skis.
Huge. It's huge.
And I would just say go, and then okay, we're done.
I don't think they let you come on with your super sharp racing skis, but metal edges, everything. It's all good, and it's amazing. I didn't try it. I was a little tempted, but I held off last year. It was there for a couple days. This year it's going to be there from the 19th to the 24th.
Oh, that'll be fun.
You just do a single jump just to see if you like it, and then if you love it, buy a whole day, and you just keep jumping all day.
Oh, that's amazing.
So it's pretty cool.
And now, is that going to be in a place where so you can watch people doing that? So
yeah, right at the base of the mountain.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so these guys, they'll just walk up. They don't usually, some of them might ride the lift, but it's right there. You just walk up a little ways, and they jump all day. It's amazing to watch. Little kids and everything.
We're going to have you try it so you can tell us about it.
We'll see, yeah. Send Kelly up. Maybe she'll do it.
There you go. Kelly.
Actually, my son has been dying to do it. Last year I wouldn't let him. But
so you
we'll
get
see.
Photos of him, you bring it down, and we'll take a look at that.
There you go. Perfect.
Well, that sounds great. So it sounds like there's obviously a lot of things going on at Bretton Woods.
There's a ton.
And of course the snowmaking and kind of cover. It was a tough week for all the ski areas. And we saw the photo earlier just of the billowing snow there.
Right.
So just getting Bretton Woods back to where it needs to be.
Getting it going. And on the Nordic side, we have a little bit of terrain open. The Nordic took a big hit, but there's a little bit, and just need the natural snow over there.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, there's so many other things you can do too. You've got the Canopy tours.
That's right.
And the rock climbing and various. Now you said you lead some ice climbing tours, right?
I do, and that's good. The ice climbing took a hit, but as you probably know, we had the Mount Washington Valley Ice Festival that International Mountain Climbing School runs, and that I'm sure went off without a hitch this past weekend. As time goes by, the ice forms very quickly. So. There's plenty of ice now, and there'll be even more in the weeks to come. So people can go out for a day or multiple days to do that. Take people up Mount Washington, take them backcountry skiing, all kinds of fun stuff.
So plenty of options. So.
Absolutely.
Well, that's great. So the best thing, of course, for people to do is go to BrettonWoods.com.
That's right.
And then you can click on the links, find out all the different things that you need to do or can do up there at Bretton Woods, and stop by, do some skiing.
That's right. And then stop by at the climbing wall and see me do some climbing at the end of the day.
That sounds great. Well, Steve, thanks so much for coming down today.
My pleasure.
And definitely check it out. Go to Bretton Woods and BrettonWoods.com for all of your